Shocker, Chiefs Kingdom. The Chiefs just pulled a strategic 180 on their draft approach, and it could redefine this entire dynasty. Forget everything you thought you knew about how Kansas City builds around Patrick Mahomes. Because this new draft philosophy is about to send shockwaves through the NFL. What if the Chiefs are about to unleash a draft strategy so radical, it literally changes the game? We're talking about a complete overhaul in how they value players, how they attack the board, and how they weaponize Mahomes' prime. Are they genius, or are they crazy? Stick around, because we're diving deep into the bold new plan that could shape every single pick for years. For the last few seasons, the Chiefs have had a pretty clear identity on draft day. Smart, calculated, value-driven, trust the board, trust the tape, trust Brett Veach. They've leaned into versatility, high character, and guys who fit Andy Reid's system right away. And honestly, it worked. But now the whispers are getting louder. Scouts, insiders, and league circles are buzzing that Kansas City is rewriting their draft rules. Not just tweaking the board, tearing it down and rebuilding it around one thing: the Mahomes window. Instead of playing it safe with solid contributors, the Chiefs are rumored to be targeting pure upside. High-variance players. Explosive athletes. Guys who might bust, but if they hit, they tilt the entire field. Why now? Look at the landscape. The AFC is stacked with elite quarterbacks. Every year the margin for error gets thinner, and the difference between winning the Super Bowl and going home in January is 1 or 2 game-breaking players. The Chiefs know they can't just stay the same while everyone else loads up. This is about staying ahead of the curve, not catching up. It's about taking full advantage of the fact that number 15 is still in his prime. So what exactly is shifting here? First, we're hearing the Chiefs are ready to abandon a strict, traditional, best player available model. Instead, they're building a custom board around explosiveness, positional value, and scheme nightmares. Think less, safe rotational piece, and more. This guy keeps defensive coordinators up at night. Second, there's talk that they're more willing to trade aggressively on draft day, moving up for their guy instead of waiting for value to fall. Packaging mid-round picks, even future capital, to secure true difference makers. That's a huge philosophical pivot from playing the long game to maximizing right now. Third, the Chiefs may loosen their past reluctance around red flags. Injury histories, limited college production, non-traditional body types, or weird usage. If the traits are elite, they're willing to live with some risk. This isn't random chaos. It's targeted aggression. It's a front office saying, we trust our culture, our locker room, and our coaching staff to handle volatility. And that is a scary thought for the rest of the league. Now let's talk Mahomes. Because this entire revolution starts and ends with number 15. His game has evolved. He doesn't just need speed, he needs intelligent speed and matchup-proof weapons. The ideal Chiefs prospect now. Fast enough to threaten vertically. Versatile enough to line up in multiple spots. Smart enough to adjust on the fly when Mahomes goes off script. On offense, that means receivers and tight ends who can win isolation and create separation in chaos. Running backs who can pass protect, catch out of the backfield, and be motion weapons. O-linemen with movement skills to extend plays, not just maul in a phone booth. On defense, the Mahomes effect flips the script. If you're always playing with a lead, you need closers, explosive edge rushers, ball-hawking corners, hybrid defenders who erase mismatches and steal extra possessions for your quarterback. Look back at some past draft misses and almosts. Times when the Chiefs went for safe instead of special. Rotational guys instead of game wreckers. This new philosophy is designed to correct that around Mahomes while his prime years are still ticking. Here's where it gets spicy. The Chiefs are reportedly more open to taking swings on players other teams are scared of. Not in a reckless way, but in a we believe our structure can handle it way. High risk, high reward all over the board. That could mean wide receivers with insane athletic testing but raw route trees. Pass rushers with freaky bend and length, but limited production in college. Defensive backs who played multiple roles but never had traditional stats. It might also mean guys coming off injuries. Prospects who slid because they didn't run at the combine. Or players with scheme questions that don't scare Andy Reid and Steve Spagnuolo at all. The upside: if even two of these high-variance bets hit in a single draft, the Chiefs reload their core around Mahomes at a discount. You get Pro Bowl potential on rookie contracts. That's how you sustain a dynasty in a salary cap league. But let's be real. There are pitfalls here too. Fans will be anxious about boom or bust picks. Nobody wants to see a first-rounder flame out while another team takes the safe star. That's the tightrope Kansas City is choosing to walk. Maximum upside with maximum scrutiny. And Chiefs Kingdom will feel every single pick. If the Chiefs truly commit to this aggressive, upside-driven draft model, the AFC West has a problem. Because now, they're not just out-coaching and out-quarterbacking the division. They're out-gambling with the odds still in their favor. Rivals might have to react. Teams like the Chargers, Broncos, and Raiders could feel pressure to match that aggression. Maybe they start trading up more. Maybe they reach for high trades prospects just to keep pace. We could see more chaotic draft nights in the AFC West. Surprise trades inside the division. Desperate swings to close the Mahomes gap. And that chaos usually benefits the team with the best QB and the most stable front office. Long term, if this strategy hits, the power balance doesn't just stay the same. It could tilt even more toward Kansas City. You surround Mahomes with better athletes, more speed, and more closers on defense. Suddenly the path to dethroning the Chiefs looks almost impossible. But if the gambles backfire, if too many picks bust, the door cracks open for a rival to steal a year or two of division control. That's the risk baked into this revolution. So now it's your turn, Chiefs Kingdom. Is this radical draft pivot a championship move, or are the Chiefs flirting with disaster? Do you want safe, steady contributors, or are you ready to embrace all gas, no brakes around Patrick Mahomes? Picture this 2 or 3 years from now. An offense filled with mismatches at every position. A defense loaded with fast, angry playmakers flying around. And Mahomes in the middle of it all, hoisting another Lombardi because the Chiefs bet on upside and won. Drop your takes in the comments and join the road to 5,000 subs here on Kansas City Chiefs Today.